Hi, my name is Bob Gorinski. Welcome to my home, welcome to my life. I live here, train here, have my family here. I'm a husband and father of 5. I'm a physical therapist and a personal trainer. Now I'm 39 and definitely have accumulated some years, some wear and tear on my body, and a lot of wisdom up here over the course of that time, studying biomechanics, anatomy and physiology. And I really love what I do, trying to play the biomechanical detective and try to determine exactly what's going on, why a person has persistent pain and dysfunction. And as well as in my basement here, I call it the Bonnie Lane Club, and we really try to get after it with sports performance and really try to improve ourselves physically and mentally also.
Go Daddy!
So American Ninja Warrior fascinates me. I've been watching the show for years now, and the courses just look like such a blast. And I mean, obviously challenging. I really think it demands a unique skill set. And I'd like to think that as a physical therapist and personal trainer, a lot of what I do in my day job and in my hobby here, like I would like to apply that towards American Ninja Warrior as a sport, as an event. And I'd like to think that I can apply what I know in my day job and apply it, towards my own training as sort of my hobby and sport. And I just, I'd love to determine how I fare over time, and I'd love to have a chance at it. Friends of mine or past patients would be like, "Hey, I know what you're into. You got to try American Ninja Warrior. Why don't you try that? Why don't you try that?" And I get that every few weeks. Like, why haven't you been on there yet? So, yeah, I'd love to have a chance to get on there. As a person in their chair watching the show, it's easy to say, "Oh boy, that looks like I could really do that," and that would be easy. But I know better. I know it's tough to do it in the moment and on the spot. It's a different matter. And I am 39 now at this point, and I'm thankful. I feel fairly good. I'm in good health, and I'm very thankful for that. I like to think that my training has a lot to do with that, but there's also the wear and tear factor. And I don't care who you are, it adds up over the years. I do have some pretty significant right hip arthritis. About 5 or 6 years ago, I did had a small error on my mountain bike, and I know it tore my hip labrum, and since then there's been wear and tear on my right hip, and I feel that getting stiffer every year. And having something like that, it does help you to appreciate the big picture and just the blessing of being able to go downstairs in my basement and have friends around and train hard. And I think you see it in a little bit different perspective when I see athletes such as myself 10 years down the road, and I work with them in my office, and then I know I'm going through the same process and I'm trying to fight it, but I know everybody has their day. I mean, I'm thankful. That's really about all I have for drama in my life right now. I don't have a big turnaround story or anything like that to offer. I'm busy trying to keep my head above water like a lot of other fathers and husbands and employees, and I go to bed too late, wake up, direct the office, see patients at the office, come home and train, taxi the kids around, play with the kids. That training's a priority. It really does give me energy for everything else, and that's just an important part of my life, and that's what keeps me going. That and my wife, and just time with her. I'd love to have a try with ANW, but with or without it, this is what I'll be doing because this is what I love.